I was just scrolling on TikTok and I still have my days where I'm like, damn, I've been on here for like 3 hours. Those days are few and far in between. I have decreased my social media use and also doom scrolling. The first thing that I did, well, actually, I don't know what order I did everything in, but here's the things that I did. One, I started playing mobile games, mostly from using the Fetch app. My sister put me onto the Fetch app. And whatever. The points, receipts, whatever. I'm sure there's probably some privacy policy issue with it that'll come out, class action lawsuit, whatever. But Fetch led me into mobile games. So mobile games is number one. Number two, I deleted the apps off my phone, except TikTok because I knew it was going to get banned. And TikTok is the only one that I can honestly stomach. And I don't get doom scrolling from it. And it's funny. I get the funny from it. I deleted Instagram. I never really have Facebook on my phone. I don't even use Twitter anymore. And from moving from Twitter to Blue Sky, I don't use it. I use them all in the web browser. And let me tell you, Instagram and Facebook, especially Instagram, is a nightmare to use in the web browser. So I barely use it. I'm going to show you my app analytics, whatever, for the week. I hope the last week, whatever. I'm gonna show you how much time I spend on whatever. All right, so taking a look here, you see games. I played a day and an hour almost of games alone last week. Social media was less than a day, and utilities, I don't know what counts under utilities. I haven't looked at categories, but anyway, you see games is the highest. Now take a look at my most used apps. All in whole, 17 hours last week. TikTok was 9 hours last week. Firefox, 6 hours last week. And again, I told you I use social media on my web browser, but it's also a web browser. I might, if I care enough, like to see how much time I'm using on social media websites versus like just using a web browser for Ecosia searches. I do not use Google. I use Ecosia, ECOSIA, as a search engine. It's also been like stuff your Kindle between a couple of websites. So I downloaded over like 200 free books. But whatever. Anyway, but Monopoly Solitaire was like my top game for a long time. And then All in Whole came around and obviously blew it out the park. Travel Town also, I just like feeling accomplished of being able to achieve a new merge. I don't know, whatever. But it's a merging game. Spotify, I don't spend that much time using it whatever. I'm talking about social media and mobile games. So you see. And then this is apps that like when I first picked up my phone, the first app that I used. Messages, because I get text messages. Also, those political texts keep coming through, so I open those, report them as junk, and delete them. I also use Signal instead of WhatsApp. All in Whole is the third. It's third right there. 37, just above Firefox being at 36. Also, like, I'll have an idea, like, how can I organize? Oh, Reddit. I use Reddit the most on Firefox. That's what it is. And then Spotify. My Notes app is even higher than TikTok. So, and just to show you the games I play now, I've rotated between a bunch of games. So that Top Solitaire Harvest one, I'm on level like 1000 something, but obviously I haven't been playing it because I haven't downloaded it. The Fruit one is just like a fruit merge game. That used to be a game that I play when I run out of lives or whatever in some other games. Travel Town I've had for a very long time. Monopoly Solitaire took the place of the Harvest Solitaire game, and I've been debating deleting it off my phone, but I don't think I want to. Two Dots is a game, like a new one from Fetch. I like the scavenger hunt part of Two Dots, but to get points, I have to do whatever. Anyway, Pokemon trading card game, love it. All in Whole, my number one. She's at the top. Vita Mahjong. Family Friend actually put me onto that one because there are other Mahjong games where there were just way too many ads, but this one, they were like, no ads. So I love that one. Some other games that I've downloaded. Let me see if I can find them in like the App Store. All right, here's some games. I saw the Fallen Whole game during an ad of the All in Whole game because my one gripe with All in Whole is that it's timed, and I just really love collecting everything on the map. So I thought that's what Fallen Whole was, but it was also timed, so I immediately deleted it. Yeah, Scavenger Hunt one. I just really wanted one. I think it's actually on my iPad. Color Block Jam. Sometimes I get caught up by the ads, so I downloaded that. This Tidy Up game. Too many ads. Got rid of it. Some of these are on my iPad. Merge Gardens is the one with the grandmom who's like he's still alive in the thing or whatever. I downloaded Scopa because I watch a lot of Half Man. I almost said Hitman Joe, Half Moon Joe. Shout out to Half Moon Joe. That love his content. And he was playing one of the Nancy Drew games. They were playing Scopa, and I really liked the game. And obviously, I don't play it anymore. More of those Satisfy games, they suck. I hate them so much. Not Busters, what in Klondike Adventures, those were fetch games. I got annoyed with that was October with the interface of Not Busters. These Zen match games, they're like mahjong games, but I just stopped playing them, so I deleted them. And then this was obviously the summer was a really heavy time. I want to say some of the I really like the Solitaire Harvest game, so I was trying to find other ones so I could keep playing Solitaire when I would run out of coins in the other game. But they just didn't match up, so I didn't use them. I was playing Angry Birds as a tribute to my mother because she played a lot of Angry Birds on her phone in the 2010s. She passed in 2013. Yes, 2013. So I downloaded that, but I was never an Angry Birds person. That Match Triple Goods game, that was a fetch game. I just played it until I met the max points you could get for it. And then Match Factory was also one of them, but I really like that game. But I think I just got tired of it. So I might download it again, actually. I really did like it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same company that makes the All in Whole game, because they feel very similar when I think back to them. But yeah, I stopped doom scrolling, and I might make a YouTube video, or I might just put this on YouTube. But I stopped doom scrolling once I started playing mobile games, and it's all thanks to my sister for sending me Fetch. I barely do the receipt scanning or whatever with Fetch. And I'm too deep now to try and go to a different app where you get money or whatever, but I'm grateful that it was introduced to me because I'm playing a ton of mobile games. And I'm barely on social media, and I am still connected to what's going on politically. There's still newscasters. Don Lemon is independent journalism. And I love it. I love Don Lemon without the constraints of a network. Unfortunately, Joy Reid just lost her show and I guess was fired from MSNBC. But I hope she follows Don Lemon, and quite honestly, I hope that they end up making their own pseudo network using YouTube, going live and everything. I would absolutely love that. They all should just Angela Rye can join too, and have Jasmine Crockett up in there too. I know she's still a political figure. I don't know how much how free she could be, but that would be great. I'm going on a rant, but yeah, start playing mobile games that you enjoy, because I kept picking up my phone. I just keep picking up my phone. I've had a cell phone since 7th grade. And I've been using technology since I was a wee one. So I'm pretty it's pretty wired and interconnected in my brain. So I just shift that. Not going to diminish people with a nicotine addiction, but you replace the vice with something less terrible to diminish it. And I'm really just getting in my gaming bag. I really am. Hopefully I start streaming soon. I've been streaming. Hopefully I start streaming more is what I meant. I was going to apologize for this video being long, but I'm not going to apologize. I made it, and if you watched it, you watched it. If you didn't, so what? I made a video because I wanted to. Do things because you want to. All right, that's enough. Play some mobile games.